So my homeboy Don, he wanted to go out to this club. It was his homeboy birthday. So I'm like, that's cool. I was new to the city. I felt like I needed to meet some people and get out and mingle. So when we got to the party, shit was nice, you know. This little short chick, she was probably like 4'11", real thick. She walked up. So I immediately jumped down on her. We exchanged numbers, exchanged social media. So I'm like, what's up? Let's go to dinner tomorrow night. So she was like, all right, that's cool. So the next day she hit me up. She was like, yo, what time you want to go to dinner? She said, I got a photo shoot to do, but I prefer we do an early dinner, probably like 5. So I'm cool with that. So she shot me an address. I went and picked her up, and we went to this Thai restaurant. So as we sitting there looking at the menu, she was like, yo, this is my favorite restaurant. I come here all the time. Do you know what you want? I'm like, nah, I don't really know. I ain't never really ate Thai food like that. I think I only ate it once. So she was pointing out, well, this is good, this is good. We can try this. She said, I tell you what, let's just share our food because I don't even eat that much anyway. So I'm like, shit, all right, that's cool. I never even experienced a girl trying to share food with you. So we shared the food. We sat down, we vibed and talked about relationships and things that we felt like that we wanted out of a partner. Overall, the date was great. So we leave. We decided we were gonna go to a bar. But when we got in the car, she immediately fell asleep. So we had pulled up at the bar. She was asleep. So we sat there and we talked for a few minutes in the car. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take you to the crib because I know you're tired and you need to get you some rest. So she's like, all right, cool. Took her to the crib. I walked her to the door. I went on about my business. That was on a Monday. Wednesday, I booked the load, but I booked the night load. So I had to pick my load up at 7 o'clock that night. I had went out to the club on that Tuesday, so I was a little tired myself. So I'm kind of lounging around. She hit me up around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. She was like, yo, what you doing? I said, I'm kind of laying around. I got to get ready to go to work. So she's like, man, I want to see you before you leave. So I'm pretty sure we can set that up. She's like, yeah, man, my back kind of tight, man. I need a massage, you know. But you got my address, just pull up on me. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I got myself together. I told my homies, I'm like, yo, I just talked to Shorty from the club the other night, the one I just went to dinner with. She told me to pull up at her crib. So I pull up at her crib. As I'm pulling up, there's no parking spaces outside. So I called her. So she was like, well, I'll come outside and I'll let you in the gate. But as she was speaking, someone was pulling out of the parking space. So I was like, hey, don't worry about it. I found a park. She said, okay, cool. Got the phone. So as I walk up to the door, somebody was walking out of the door. So I was able to just walk right into the building. I walked up to her door and I called her back. I said, hey, it's door 11, right? So she said, yeah, it's door 11, but I didn't say that you was coming in my house. I'm like, oh, shit. Bet. So when she opened the door, I was all the way back down the hallway. So she was like, yo, what you doing? I said, listen, I don't want to be nowhere where I ain't wanted it. I don't have to come in your house, lady. You could just come outside. So she was like, nah, you here now? You might as well come on in. So I walk in the house. I stop at the kitchen, and I immediately set my keys on the kitchen counter and put my elbows on the kitchen counter like this. So she's walking around. She got a hoodie on, and she's talking about how cold it is in her apartment. So I'm like, you know, why you don't cut the heat, cut the air conditioner on or whatever. She said the air conditioner was messed up. And so one room was cold, one room was hot. So I'm like, well, you need to contact your people so they can fix your air conditioner. So she goes sit down on the couch. She got a blanket. And she tell me, yo, you can come sit down. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm going to stay right here where I'm at. So she said, you know what's crazy? This is my second time seeing you. And you ain't bought me no roses. It's crazy because y'all niggas don't even know how to date a bitch. Like, I was dating this dude in Memphis before I moved to Atlanta, and he used to buy me stuff. He used to buy me flowers and buy me spring water and buy me food, leave it at my door. He never tried to come in my house. Only thing y'all Atlanta niggas know how to do is take a bitch out to eat and try to fuck. That's it. So she's going on this rant, and I haven't had a chance to really say nothing Because in my mind, first of all, I ain't even from Atlanta. I'm from North Carolina. So I'm just listening. So she was like, the only reason why me and him aren't together now is because when I decided I was going to move to Atlanta, I was coming back and forth from Atlanta to Memphis turning tricks, and I knew I wasn't ready for him at that time. So in my mind, I'm trying to figure out, how do we put flowers and turning tricks in the same sentence? So she continued on. So she say, yeah, I be asking these niggas around here, when they be fucking these girls, do the girls be smiling? They like, no, they don't be smiling. I'm like, well, shit, y'all raping bitches then. Because if you fucking somebody and they enjoying it, then they supposed to be smiling. That's like you right now. If you try to fuck me right now and you see how my demeanor is, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give you the pussy because you're a man. You're going to overpower me. But you better believe I'm going to ask you for some money afterwards. I'm just so baffled at the direction that this conversation has went in, because I only been in this house for 5 minutes. I ain't said no more than 5 words. And then she continued on. Yeah, you know, I was in the Uber this morning and the Uber driver going to ask me something about God. I told him I don't believe in no God. I don't believe in no Bible. I'm out. Where are my kids? I'm out of here.